Hi, so in this session, we're going to quickly learn how to get the greatest common factor, or in short, the GCF, or sometimes known as the highest common factor, or HCF. Now, from the name itself, it's basically the highest factor which is common to two or more numbers. So it is only used when we are comparing two or more numbers. Okay? Now, let's get started with a sample. For our first example, let us find the GCF of 18 and 30. Now, here's an efficient way of finding their GCF. First, write the numbers horizontally, and then let's put a boundary line L, which will separate our given numbers to the factors. Now, second step is to think of a prime factor common to these two numbers, and the best number that I can think of is 2, or you may use 3, it's up to you. So if we use 2, we will divide 2 from 18 and 30 respectively. So 18, divide it by 2, the answer will be placed below 18. 30 divided by 2, which is 15, will be placed below 30. Now we'll continue because I can still see a common prime factor between the numbers. And what is that? It's 3. Yes, correct. Now, continue the same process. 9 divided by 3 will get 3. 15 divided by 3, it's 5. Now, I could say this will be the last step or the end of the process because these two numbers are already prime numbers and they do not have any more common prime factors. So that's the only time we should stop. So, where can we get the GCF? The GCF is actually the product of the prime factors we wrote on the left side. So, 2 times 3 is 6. And that is the GCF of 18 and 30. And that is correct since 30 and 18 can both be divided by 6. Following the same method, we have 56 and 84. So, what is the GCF of this two numbers? So let me start with 2 again. And then 56 divided by 2 is 28. 84 divided by 2 is 42. Now we can still divide it again by 2. 28 divided by 2 is 14. 42 divided by 2 is 21. And then again, we're not yet done because I can still see a number, a prime factor, which can divide these two numbers, and that is 7. 14 divided by 7 will give us 2. 21 divided by 7 will give us 3. And this is the end of our process. So therefore, our GCF will be 2 times 2 times 7. So 2 times 2 times 7 is 28. Now, you may check if 84 and 56 can be divided by 28. If yes, then our answer is correct. And for our last example, let's try it in 3 numbers, 3 whole numbers, and it's possible using the same process. So we'll just put them the same way or lay them out the same way. But this time, the only difference is we are considering 3 numbers. So, I would like to start with 5, since all of this can be divided by 5. 40 divided by 5 is 8. 60 divided by 5 is 12. 100 divided by 5 is 20. It's the same process again. We'll just continue thinking of another prime factor, and I can think of 2, or we can use 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Again, we can still divide it by 2. So, just continue the process. We'll have 2, 3, and 5. Now, these are already prime numbers, so they no longer have common prime factor. So, this is the end of our process. And the GCF will be 5 times 2 times 2, the numbers here, and that is 20. Alright, so that's it for our quick tutorial. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching.